Alright, hey there Prox Gaming Crew, this is Proxify here, and welcome back to the Final Fantasy X Let's Play. If you did miss out during the last one, well, we just went and did some exploration around within the area of Luca. We went and searched for some Bhed primers, which I'm pretty happy that we did go and find 2 of them so far around within this place. But however, within our time for today, for what's going to be happening here within the area of Luca, is that we're going to have to go and battle out with another boss. And this boss is going to be known as the Oblizerator, a type of pun that kind of happens within the blitzball situation that's going to be going on, because within this video we are going to be having to see that Waka is going to be going and doing some sort of blitzball tournament battle that's going to be happening from here, and battling out with the Bhed players that are happening from there, and they're going to be causing up with some sort of disturbance that like I think for some reason it's going to be like Yuna gets kidnapped, and we have to go and help out on the situation, and having to go and fight with some sort of crazy robot that's going to be there, that's going to be shooting out so much amount of different blitz balls that it's going to be insane. But anyways, this battle is actually surprisingly all not that too bad, to be honest with you. There is a very easy type of thing that you can go and do within the actual battle that will make things like 10 times more easier than it actually has to go and be. You may probably want to have echo screens for this certain type of boss battle, just in case if things start acting up as what it should be happening, but really, in all honesty, you shouldn't really be having any much of that issue at that point in time. But for what I do need, though, from this actual certain boss is going to be known as a thing as the Lightning Steel. Now, that's going to be something meant for Titus, or, of course, with us Prox here, for our time of what's going to happen. But unfortunately, within this episode, though, I do get a different type of weapon, but it's not for what I want for Prox, so we are going to have to pick that up for Lulu instead. But within the next episode, though, I will be rebattling out with that guy, and I will be actually picking up with that Lightning Steel later. And I'll probably just put like a little bit of a blip or something during the time of the reward type of bonus that we get after when we do the overkill, and we'll see what happens from here. So it looks like the game is starting, but we're also here in this little bar cafe to meet up with Orin, or wherever Orin is supposed to be. It looks like he's not even here right now, unfortunately. But Kamari's going to be meeting up with a few of his fellow friends, I guess, or well, probably not friends anymore after this type of segment that's going to happen from here. I believe Kamari actually starts his own type of bar fight that's going to happen within this place. Now, within these 2 videos for today, not only are we going to be doing out here with Final Fantasy X, but we are also, of course, going to be going and jumping on into some more of our time of what Ni no Kuni, the Wrath of the White Witch, is going to be all about. We're going to be doing some exploration around the 7 seas of what's going to happen around within Ni no Kuni from there, and we'll probably go and do our very first actual bounty hunting type of segment as well, too, within Ni no Kuni, to at least get some extra special gil, and also maybe get some extra rewards along the way, so that'll be pretty fun.
Maybe not too much.
Now look at this. Now Prox is trying to egg on Kamari out here to do the fight. Jeez, just uppercut that man right in the face. Well, there you go. Oh, there we go. Well, Kamari got his receipt back. I guess those are some players from Kamari's race that are also going to be within this little tournament as well, too.
Contest of bravery, skill, and strength. All of these fine teams, equally renowned, deserve to win the cup today. Such is the nature of this contest. Let us, the spectators, play our role accordingly. Let us sing to the glory of the winners, and applaud equally the valor.
Well, I think Waka's got this. I think so, right?
Contestants, may heaven be with you.
Well, we are going to have to see a little bit of what the battle is going to be taking place with Waka, because he is going to be battling out with those Bhed players that are going to happen from here. But I kind of like how this whole entire stage gets like opened up like this. It looks really cool. I wonder how all that water has to stay in place like that for it to literally become like a literal circle somewhere around there. Huh, and not only that, it's like a big, huge, gigantic save point. Because we've literally seen that type of weird design there every time that we had to go and save within our game. Huh. Well, now they're getting ready to go and do their thing here. And I want to say within just what is it, like within a few days time, I'm pretty certain that during the time of this recording right now, we are gonna have to go and see what the Elimination Chamber is going to be happening pretty soon on Saturday, and that's going to be in Perth, Australia, which I am pretty excited to see what that's going to be happening from there. I know that there's going to be like a segment with Grayson Waller or something, and that's going to happen with Cody and other things that are going to happen from there, so that should be pretty interesting to get some more information about what WrestleMania 40 is going to be happening for later on, for what the battle is going to be going from there. I did see The Rock, though. I did see that Rock segment. That was actually pretty fire, if I have to say so myself.
Huh?
Yeah, to see Rock come out there in his classic, old, 90s gear and everything, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, or even, I should say, more so of, my time of wrestling, watching the Hollywood Rock of, 2003. He came back with his old gimmick there. That was pretty nice.
I'm going to.
But there was very little subtle hints and other things that it seems like The Rock is not going to be really joining alongside with Roman all that too much. Because if you were kind of looking at it in another perspective, you can kind of probably realize that he's not going to be really all that into there for what Roman's going to be all about. He may probably have his own type of plans that he kind of wants to do with the bloodline. But yes, so now what's going to happen here is that we have to go and start reaching on over to a certain dock, but during our way of reaching to that certain dock, there's going to be a lot of different robot battles that are going to happen. Now, mind you, I'm not going to show you every single type of robot battle that's going to happen within this way. I'll probably show off at least one, but everything else is going to literally just be the same exact thing, and we only have 3 members on our team, so we can't really go and kind of switch back and forth, because again, Yuna's been kidnapped at this point in time, and Waka's already in a Blitzball tournament at this point, so we can't really go and switch between those 2 characters at all. But here we go. Let the battle finally commence, and let's get at it.
Whoa, what are they?
Ancient machina salvaged by the Albed.
Yep, and as what Lulu said, lightning is what your exposed is going to be all about here. And you know what? We do have Kamari that does have that lightning type of spear that we do have. And we also do have Lulu in her thunder attacks. So all these type of battles are going to be happening around within this way. Really shouldn't not be that bad at all whatsoever. Now, I was going to try to see if Lancet had anything on these type of special guys. If there was going to be any type of electricity type of damage or something. Or type of blue magic spell that I was going to be able to pick up. Seems like that's not going to be the case either. Now, mind you, I actually do have Persona 4 Golden now, alongside within what the series is going to be happening for Persona 4. And so you guys will probably just get to see maybe a few little episodes here and there. I don't really think there was too much episodes that I was playing on the PS2, but I want to say probably by episode 4 or maybe episode 3, somewhere around there. You guys should be able to go and kind of see around within that particular within that particular episode that things are going to be changed up a little bit. So here comes with some more of these guys. Yep, and now you guys don't get to go and see that battle happen. But now this is going to be one where there's going to be a lot of robots here, and I'm not going to really go and bother around within this type of segment at all either, so let's just go and skip on past through there. But yeah, they do drop a lot of high potions, so if you want any type of extra high potions, they actually have a whole bunch of stuff here for that. So let's see what the game is looking like right now. So it's already 2-2 as well. So it's already tied up at this point for what the Albed and the Wackus team are going to be happening from here. Oh, dang. That was a pretty hard hit right there. That should at least be counted as a foul, right?
But the referee doesn't call the foul.
But the referee never even called it. I think those Albed people must have paid off the ref or something. Probably not even want to even say what the foul was all about.
He won't last. Waka's always like that.
Ouch.
Alright, well now it's all worse to now go and do a little bit of some saving here, because if you do want to get this special item like what I'm going to be doing, you may potentially want to just save up just in case if you don't go and pick it up. For right now, for me, is that I have to go in to actually make sure to click on the save button here. Now, however, the reward that I actually get is actually Lulu's item known as the Thunder MOBA, and that actually has Lightning Strike with it, but it's only meant for Lulu, and I want to have something for Titus though, and that's not what I want. Now, apparently, from what I have been gathered is that later on, I guess this item in particular is more so of a common type of drop later, but here early in the game of what Luca is all about, for where we're at this moment in time, is that you may possibly want to go and pick it up now, then rather wait until a little bit later on throughout the actual game. Now, mind you, I think there is customization to actually have Lightning Strike on some of your different swords later, but like, why not actually go and pick it up early then rather than wait until doing the customizations for stuff? But here we go. The Oblizerator is going to be here. This guy is really not all that too difficult. Very easy battle to go through if you can actually go and do everything according to plan as how I'm going to go and do it here. But yeah, those little spinning rotators that are up there, those are what we want to go and actually take out, because that actually like completely almost demolishes the whole entire guy here. But make sure that throughout this battle is that you cheer up 5 different times with having that with Prox around here, or even Titus for that matter, for it to go on and happen. And now we just need to kind of figure out exactly what else that needs to happen. So yeah, so just basically don't even use Kamari, but use Lulu or Titus as best as you can throughout here. So yeah, so all we're going to do now is going to start trying to activate up with this crane. We're going to wait for a little bit, even though that right now it seems to respond at the moment, but it's not all that there just yet. So after a little bit of some extra time, one more thunder should at least go and work on it and get it all up to gear from there. Okay, so now we're going to go and use the crane. Don't go for the sword blade just yet, because I need to kind of hold off on my own there for a minute. But yeah, so basically what's going to happen here, crane's going to lift all the way up, going to rotate right over to where the Oblizerator is going to be, rip out the whole entire engine that's happening within this whole guy, and he's just going to get ripped apart here. There we go, and we're going to drop that right into the ocean floor down below. And look how much damage that this is going to do. 5,000 damage right there, so that's crazy. So now what's going to happen here is that I have to go and do a lot of defending here. So we're going to have to defend up on Kamari and then defend up on Lulu, and then just leave it for the rest for Prox out here for this one. Now this is where I kind of have to do a little bit of some, little extra bit of some calculations here, just in case if I ever did need to make sure what I'm doing. But anyways, if you time out your spiral cut any much better than it should be, you should at least get yourself with the overkill at the very end of this battle to begin with. So time it out right, and just like that, we got it at the great mark, and booyah, overkill, already destroyed out this guy immediately. It actually had to take me at least 3 different times for me to get that lightning steel type of item. So this is just my first attempt right now, and unfortunately I only have Lulu's weapon instead. But it looks like Yuna is safe, and we want to defeat it out with the Elbed guys here, so all safe and sound at this moment in time. Ooh, got some elixir and a thunder boba. That's not what we need. But now we got ourselves a little bit of a segment going on here at this point now.
I hope you hurt them. A little. What is it?
There were these Bhed that saved my life when I first came to Spira. They took me on their ship. They even gave me food. I was kind of hoping that...
No, this is going to be a different one.
But it's not.
Yeah, there was some pretty nice Bhed people, though, we met up with back at the very beginning of the game.
Sin came up near us.
And that was with Rico and everything.
They made it out okay, but I don't know what happened to their ship.
Was there anyone called
I don't think so. I don't think we ever heard of a Sid just yet, even though that Sid is a prominent character in any type of Final Fantasy game. If you guys ever wanted to play through Final Fantasy before, that name Sid is always brought up in every single game. I don't know why, but it's just kind of a staple that just always happens in any type of game of Final Fantasy. And I'm pretty much certain that even in Final Fantasy,
So that
what's it,
means
16
you're
now,
all
the new one that is already out at this point, I'm
On
pretty
my
certain
mother's
that,
side.
like,
Yes.
there's already something that's gonna have Sid
Sid
in
is
his
my
name.
mother's brother. He became distant after my mother married. But she told me to seek him out if I ever needed help.
You're worried he was...
Don't tell Waka about Yuna's lineage. The thing about Waka...
Oh, I wonder why.
Love for the Bhed.
Whoa!
What? Did you just hear Lulu? What? She just said don't tell him, and now you just want to...
Not to tell Waka.
Oh.
The game!
Yeah,
Oh.
it's about the game. Okay, well, let's go and teleport our way back, I guess. Alright, so now we're back over here in the game of where Waka's at. Don't have to worry about trying to do any type of controls just yet here in Blitzball. But I'm pretty certain I think Waka should be able to get his last shot out here to get the win that he should be able to deserve to get. Oh man. Someone's gonna block him, but not yet. And he won it. Wow.
Unbelievable. The Aurochs win the match.
That was a good job on Waka's part there.
We won!
We did it! We're in the finals! Not the most...
Oh, come on, Lulu. At least cheer up. Come on. That was a nice win there.
If it was Chapu, he'd still be standing.
Hey, aren't you being just a little unfair?
Excuse me?
I know I could never take Chapu's place. You're the one who told Waka that, right, Lulu? And I don't think Waka would ever try to take Chapu's...
You don't want to...
Well, anyways, we'll end things off here. I'll see you guys then. And of course, peace.